Let's talk about everything you need to know about our adhesives. The science behind acrylate adhesive is important for you to understand if you're going to be working with it near a client's eyes. Acrylate is the main ingredient for most eyelash extension adhesives out there. That's what makes it stick. There is a few things that increase the rate that adhesive cures. Those things are heat, humidity, and dry acrylate. Dry acrylate will cure wet acrylate faster than anything else out there. So any surface that you are dropping your new fresh adhesive onto needs to be completely free of any other leftover adhesive. The things that slow down the rate that adhesive cures is number one, cold temperature, not shaking the adhesive well enough, and residue on the lashes. If you find that your adhesive is not curing quickly while you're lashing, that's something you need to find a solution to right away. You can try putting a small heater in your room to see if that helps speed up the drying process, and usually it will. You also need to make sure you shake your adhesive well between each and every drop. The way the adhesive is formulated is in such a way that if it is sitting for any length of time, the ingredients start to separate. The ingredients that make it sticky rise to the top, and the pigment sinks to the bottom. If your adhesive is not being shaken and blended well enough between each drop, then you are squeezing out the sticky stuff at the beginning of the bottle. When you get to the bottom of the bottle, you'll find that the adhesive is not sticky anymore because you already used up all the sticky stuff. Therefore, you just naturally think that your glue isn't working anymore. But it's really a problem of not shaking it up consistently every time. The bottle will look like you have enough glue, but there's not enough sticky stuff left in it. In that case, it is best to open up a fresh bottle. At any rate, make sure you are shaking your adhesive thoroughly before each use to avoid this as much as possible. Here is how to care for your adhesives. Store them in an airtight container out of direct sunlight. We use our glue vault. Shake very well between each use. Burp your bottle between each drop to avoid clogging the nozzle. Wipe the tip with a lint-free adhesive wipe. Store your adhesive in the refrigerator before opening it for the first time. After opening it, keep it at room temperature from there on out. If your nozzle does happen to get clogged, here's how you unclog it. Make sure when you're lashing that you're using enough adhesive when you dip. However, don't use too much. You shouldn't see a ball of adhesive at the bottom of your extension. If you do have a little ball, just barely dab it off on either the iPad or a paper towel. If you find that you're consistently having retention problems to where your clients come back a few days later and says all their extensions are falling out, then try using a little bit more adhesive when you are working. Also make sure when you're lashing that you go back and forth between each eye, brushing the lashes frequently to make sure you're getting a good bond and that the lashes are not popping off. If they are popping off, you need to make sure that they don't have some type of film on their lashes that is keeping the glue from bonding. You can try repriming, and if that doesn't help, do a lash bath and reprime again and start again. If you take care of your adhesive, it will take care of you. If there are two things it is always good to invest in, it is a good adhesive and a good pair of tweezers. Those two things will always take care of you and make your life so much easier as a lash artist.